Oh, rocky, rocky, rocky. Woo, that's landed, yeah. What's up, you guys? Today we are reviewing the 2021 Transition Sentinel. It's an awesome enduro bike. So without further ado, let's get out there and find that flow.
The Transition Sentinel is a 160mm front, 150 real trail enduro bike with the capabilities to climb and descend with some of the best bikes in the industry. Looking at the Transition website, you see that there is both carbon and alloy options with a host of different build sets in that upper end of the price point for different bikes of this category. This particular bike is a 2021 that I got to demo from my buddy Other Forest, who got this bike a few weeks ago. This particular build is a custom build with a lot of awesome parts, and it's an absolute beautiful bike. Highlights of this build include the awesome RockShox Lyric Ultimate front fork, an i9 Hydra Enduro wheel set, and some really great Sram RSC brakes. But the feature I'm most excited to try out is this Cane Creek DB Coil shock. I've never run Coil before, but I've heard amazing things, and this, with its progressive vault spring, promises to give the progressiveness of a air shock along with the planted feel of the Coil shock. This bike is also running the Axis X01 drivetrain with an oval one-up chainring, so lots of awesome custom bits. It's a beautiful bike. Short stem from i9 to match the wheels. So of course we're going to give this bike some climb and some ride tests, and we're going to kick it off with slow-mo suspension compression bunny hop tests that you know and love from all of the review videos that we do here on the channel. So this bike is a size large, which I normally run an XL, like on my Ripmo V2. So manualing, getting that butt back and getting the front end up felt really good. The bike felt really poppy, but super plush with the bunny hop. So what we'll do is we'll take it on the trail, we'll get some climb and some descending footage and some feedback and compare it to the Ripmo, and we'll give you an idea if this is a bike you should be considering in this category.
First thing we'll do is get used to Axis so I can climb. Got the climb switch on the shock. And we'll see what we got. It's a size large, so it's a little bit shorter. Climbing up. Let me pedal past you, Forrest. Don't move the camera. Don't move the camera. All right, now turn around and follow me. Follow me. All right, we got technical right here. You follow me? Oh, super tech climb. All right. And then up. So yeah, the Coil does feel plush. Feels a little squishier than the Ripmo, of course, but not bad. All right, got that Axis drivetrain too. I do love that. So easy. Boys are climbing up ahead. And we just go. It's a light bike. I mean, aluminum wheels, so I feel that a little bit. But otherwise, so it's planted. Just lose a little power when you put the power down. I like the way it feels. All right, power up. Good. Making good progress on a fairly technical trail. Nothing too crazy. Let's go roots on purpose. Sometimes you got to do that. Good. I like it. All right. Inside tight. Up.
So the bike climbs pretty efficiently. Right out of the gate, it's a little plusher. There's a little more pedal bob, and I'm not sure if that's coil related or if it's the suspension design. Rip mode does climb better. It's a little bit more efficient, but I didn't feel like we were missing anything climbing up some of the medium grade tech that we had here at the trail we were riding. Overall, felt pretty good about it. Definitely no complaints, but worth comparing to the Rip mode. So now that we've done a few climbs, let's turn it around and get to the type of riding we're all here for, flowing downhill and having some fun, soaking up some chunk and some chunder with the Sentinel.
There we go. Woo. Oh, like that. There we go. Woo. Sorry. And every hiker in America was there. Woo. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Ride her up. Woo. Rocky, rocky, rocky. Woo, that's landed. Yeah. Woo. Gracious. Oh, that's galloping. Wow. Man, that was pinned.
And so that last run was pretty telling, as you could hear me hollering out how planted the bike was. It was really noticeable in high-speed chatter and chunk, where it soaked up, stayed wheels to the ground through the chatter, and was able to keep speed. I actually PR'd that run. It's a run I've done at Mint Springs a handful of times. And there's a difference there through that high-speed chatter on the Rip mode that I've had trouble with that rear shock, just kind of backing up or feeling pretty harsh through that area. I don't think I'm losing speed there per se, but there was some confidence that I felt on this bike that was a little bit different and definitely felt good. So I really do feel like this bike gets the nod in descending. Again, I really don't know whether that's the coil that I'm feeling in the difference or the suspension design, and honestly strongly considering a coil for the Rip mode so I can try to assess what the difference is in the harshness I'm feeling on the Rip mode, if that could be solved by a coil shock. So a few final thoughts here as we wrap up, and an awesome bike if you're considering it.
All right, there you have it. 2021 Transition Sentinel. An awesome full carbon enduro, we'll call it trail enduro bike, 29er. Most enduro bikes are getting even longer travel on their 29ers, almost park bikes. This can take anything that you can throw at it, especially with that coil shock on it. It's gonna ride well, descend, planted, stable, anything you can throw at it. It isn't the best climber I've ever pedaled. The Rip mode's a better climber. The Rip mode might be a better all-arounder, but this is an awesome option. If you've got a local one that's in stock or one that you can find, I highly recommend it so you can get out there and find that flow.